Yo, what's going on, Rumors Mafia? Welcome back to the Reaction Channel. Today we're reacting to Noah Scurry. I think he's a 17-year-old that died in Philly. Pretty much what I have seen on social media is he scored real high on SATs and he was real good athletically. But other way, man, without further ado, we're gonna get into reactions. Make sure I follow all my social media down in the link tree. Don't worry, it's a complete safe link. That's where all my social media will be at. But let's get into it.
This is Noah Scurry. He was a 17-year-old high school basketball star and a standout student who was killed earlier this week. It was reported by the Philadelphia Inquirer that he had the highest SAT score in his entire school when he took it. A student at Samuel Fells High School, his principal described him as gifted. In a letter to the school's families, they confirmed that he was a talented student athlete. It was around 7:15 a.m. on January 14th. The 17-year-old was
Everybody read this on their own, man, because I don't want to butcher no words, man. Everybody, yo, shut up, your rumors. Everybody read this on their own. You got 10 seconds. Go. All right, nice little skim through. Let's get
leaving
to
for school when he was gunned down, according to the Philadelphia police, as reported by Fox 29.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed along Rohrer Street in the city's Feltonville section. It happened around 7:15 this morning.
Over 20 shell casings were found at the scene. It was reported by the news that he was with his mother when he was shot.
With your mom's is crazy,
as if they
bro.
were about
These
to get
niggas
into
don't
the
care
car
nowadays.
for her to drop him off
You
across
even
town
your kids
at
in there
school.
pop you.
Authorities recovered a white Jeep Cherokee on Wednesday morning, the next day abandoned near Summerdale and Godfrey Avenues, approximately 2 miles from where Noah Scurry's home on Rohrer Street in Feltonville, where the deadly shooting took place. According to Deputy Commissioner Frank Venor, the vehicle appeared to have been damaged in the crash. Investigators are currently reviewing additional surveillance footage in hopes of piecing together the events that led to Scurry's death. While no suspects have been
Yo, did y'all brush your teeth today? Make sure y'all go brush your teeth today, yo. Hygiene first.
named and no motive has been determined, law enforcement officials are working tirelessly to identify the perpetrators. Surveillance footage suggests that at least 2 individuals were inside the Jeep during the shooting. The details of Noah Scurry's final moments paint a grim picture. He had just grabbed his backpack and was stepping into his mother's car when he was ambushed by a barrage of gunfire.
Bro, y'all have to stop the dissing, bro, because somebody's always gonna drop your location, bro. If you're not from, how can I say, you can't even diss from California to PA no more, because there's somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows you. Like, just stop the dissing,
20
bro.
bullets were fired, as I said, and Noah Scurry was struck multiple times in the chest and abdomen. Despite being rushed to Jefferson Einstein Hospital,
Then y'all niggas don't be thinking like, oh, he with his mom, he get it passed. Like, granted, okay, you do what you gotta do with the streets. Whatever you do in the streets, what you do. I don't judge nobody. That's how y'all roll. But like, bro, the person's with his mom, like, person be with his kids, and y'all still get down on folks. Like, that's
he was pronounced dead within minutes. Family members, friends, and classmates were devastated by the sudden and senseless loss. A GoFundMe campaign launched by his cousin seeks to help cover funeral expenses. In her heartfelt message, she described Noah as a bright, loving young man with a heart full of kindness. Noah, only 17 years old, had such a caring and loving heart, McGlynn wrote. He would
Only
do anything
17.
for his family, but most of all, for his siblings. Tributes and condolences have poured in across social media, where friends expressed their grief and shared memories of the teen. "Speechless, I love you," one friend posted alongside photos of Noah Scurry. At Samuel Fells High School, where Scurry excelled both academically and athletically, the loss has been profoundly felt. He was known for his sharp intellect and athletic prowess, which the news heavily focused on shortly after his passing. Scurry was an advanced placement, or AP student, the highest SAT scorer in his school, and a standout point guard on the basketball team. On Wednesday, January 15th, the school created a supportive environment for grieving students, providing counseling services and a quiet space in the auditorium for students to mourn. In an Instagram post, school officials reminded the community of the importance of kindness and mutual support. "The greatest gift of support we have is each other," the school wrote. "Be kind to each other today and always." Monique Braxton, a spokesperson for the school district, said that Noah was the kind of student that everyone wants. Noah Scurry's social media was filled with basketball highlight reels that showcased his skills on the court, where he effortlessly crossed over defenders, executed smooth layups.
Yo, comment below, have you ever played on like any sports team in high school or college? Like Me, I didn't play on no sports team. I went for the basketball team, but it wasn't for me, bro. I don't know. Like, I'm not like a sports player. I don't even sit down and watch sports, honestly.
And nailed 3-point shots. His undeniable talent was matched only by his bright future, a future now tragically cut short. The broader context of Noah Scurry's death is part of the Philly daily reminder of a persistent gun violence plaguing the city. According to Jackie Golden of the city controller's office, there have been 30 shooting victims in the city this year, 5 of whom were 18 years or younger. As the investigation into Noah Scurry's death continues, his memory lives on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him. His life marked by academic excellence.
What kind of jacket is that? I like that jacket. I don't like the pants so much, but that's my opinion, though. I like the jacket, though.
Athletic talent
Comment
and a
below what kind
caring
of jacket that
spirit is a painful reminder of the urgent need to address the violence, claiming young lives in Philadelphia and beyond.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed along Rohrer Street in the city's Feltonville section. It happened around 7:15 this morning. That's where we find NBC 10.
Like, every time they show Philly, they always show, like, the hood. Like, is there any good parts of Philly? Like, how can I say, like, is there any, like, bird parts of Philly? Like, is Philly inside the hood? Like, I honestly don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, so let me know in the comment section below. I don't know how Philly looks, because I really don't pay attention.
And Matt DeLucia live at the scene. What do we know about the victim, Matt, and any suspects in this case?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Johnny, homicide investigators are still here at the scene. They've been here all morning. You can see the tape is still up, and the shooting itself happened in this narrow driveway behind the 5,000 block of Rohrer Street. This is just off the boulevard. And as you mentioned, this happened around 7:15 this morning. Police showed up here. They found the 17-year-old who had been shot several times throughout his body. The young man was rushed to Einstein, and he died just after 7:30. Now, earlier, we could see a backpack and a shirt laying on the street. But as of right now, police have not made any arrests, but they did find a gun out here. And as investigators are going through this area, they're also going door to door, trying to get some surveillance video, trying to get some idea of who may have pulled this trigger and killed the 17-year-old right as the sun was coming up here along Rohrer Street.
What is it? Oh, he already been shot already? But that's crazy, though. Like, if you've been shot, bro, the objective is to move smarter, to get out the hood. Don't stay in the streets and try to get back, bro. Like, bro, you stay in the streets, you chasing death. That's all it is. The streets equal death or in jail. And if you die in jail, it's still death. Like, so either way, you're gonna die. Like, it's a lose-lose situation. Stay out the streets. Like, if it wasn't for you, okay.
If people like myself and THF Philly weren't around, this would have been the end of the story. By the day of Noah's death, as is all too clear by now, 17-year-old star student athletes aren't just executed in front of their moms for no reason. There's always a story behind it that the news is reluctant to give for political or social reasons.
Okay.
If you just got your news from the Philadelphia Inquirer or NBC, then the story is almost always missing context. Due to social media, traditional mainstream media was forced to double back the next day and say, hey, there's a little more to the story here. 30 years ago, this would have never happened, and the story would have been left at that. There was no Instagram to correct the news or YouTube for people like me to make a story with a little more context.
Shout out to the creators that do
Enforcement
these.
sources are telling me they believe Noah Scurry appeared in a rap video with guns that was posted to social media the day before he was killed. New tonight, law enforcement sources confirm there is a rap video uploaded to social media the day before 17-year-old Noah Scurry was shot to death behind his home.
Black truck, and we all got drinks in it. Facing school, you know that I'm facing them. She want from me, sit here, and I'm dangerous. On TV, all the blocks can't hang with us. And you gotta catch a bite to gang with us. He got hit with a 10 that's changing them. Talk school game, bros, he created. The last one we caught was stuck on the pavement. I sitting on the set, I'm collecting the pay. Got hit with the button.
in front of his mother, who was getting ready to take him to Samuel Fells High School. A screenshot of the video shows a man in a Joker mask, at times appearing to hold a gun. Sources tell Fox 29 they believe that to be Scurry. In the video, he dances along other individuals who are also holding and showing off guns throughout it.
Don't even got them.
That's crazy.
A 66-year-old man is dead and 3 teens are hurt following a shooting last night in Frankfurt.
See, like right here, like this is what I'm talking about. Like,
on the
you got
4600
shot
block
the
of
first
Mulberry.
time. Like, why you want to stay in the hood? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Street. The man who died has been identified as Ivan Hall from Philadelphia. 3 15-year-old boys are in stable condition after being shot. Police have not given any more details on what may have led to the gunfire. As of yet, no arrests have been made.
Police sources confirmed Noah Scurry was one of 4 people shot in an unsolved May 2023 murder case on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street in Frankfurt. According to police, 66-year-old Ivan Hall was shot and killed on Sunday, May 28, 2023, and 3 then 15-year-olds were shot multiple times.
He was 15 at the
Police
time.
sources said that Noah Scurry was one of the teens. This shooting places Noah smack dab in the middle of Frankfurt, a section of the city that hosts sets like the Double C's or Certified Clappers and Parkside. Noah is said to be affiliated with Parkside.
Okay, I got a quick question. So, like, are these considered like Bloods and Crips areas, or like how does this work in Philly? For those who's watching this video, let me know, because the way it's set up in New Jersey is like you may have one side over here as the Great Street Crips, up the street might be the I apologize, like I said before, I don't be outside like that. 7-9 Trey Bloods. Then up the street from them, it might be the 252 Murders, and then up the street from them, it might be the G-Shans. Like, how does it work in your area? Like, you see how the map is broken down? Like, comment below, how does it work? Like, because I asked my homeboy before, and he said from where he's from, it goes by your street. So if you from 4th Street, you from 4th Street, you rock out the 4th Street people. If you from 5th Street, rock out the 5th Street. Maybe 5th Street don't like 6th Street, so you only rock out with 4th and 5th. And 6th and I'm not gonna get into all that, but y'all get what I'm saying.
Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a Philly gangologist like some people like to believe, nor do I want to be. But from what I can gather, you got a few groups relevant to this story. According to the person who made this map, this is Parkside or Double C territory. Up here is a group of young boys who call themselves the Whackers, and over here is M24 territory. And as you can see, this is where YNG Cheese was killed. Noah, or Baby Joker, his street nickname, was very active out here, and his life had a part that may not have been known to his coaches and family. Less than a month after Noah was shot and a 66-year-old man was killed, another tragedy struck near the area when 25-year-old Devin Spady was killed.
A triple shooting in Philadelphia's Olney section claimed the life of an up-and-coming musician. The 25-year-old rap artist was known as Young Cheese, and he's the son of well-known influencer Gilly the King.
Gilly the King has amassed millions of followers, and a lot of them are planning to come here next week for Gilly Fest. It's a big concert. He uses his platform to speak out against violence, and now violence has claimed the life of his son. Police say Devin Spady, better known as Young Cheese, was one of 3 people shot in the 5800 block of Masher Street in Olney.
You see why they gotta stop the violence? Because now Gilly don't have his son, Noah mother don't have her son, and like the people who ever did it, like if they ever get caught, bro, and if their mother's still alive and their mother deeply cares about their son, now they're not gonna have their son. Like it's like an ongoing process. Like that's why y'all should just stop the violence. Like get this money, bro, and you see better
Thursday
life.
night, shot in the back, the 25-year-old rapper was a rising star and the son of one of Philadelphia's biggest stars, Gilly the King. Gilly the King is a rapper turned podcaster turned philanthropist. He and his $1 million worth of game podcast partner Wallow also helped give away millions of dollars to support local businesses, and both were awarded the key to the city.
Gilly and Wallow have become the unofficial mayors of the city of Philadelphia. How about that, right? They are the voice of the youth.
Talent agent Walt Reeder Jr. has known Gilly the King for years and knows he wanted more for his son. The other 2 people who were shot with Young Cheese both survived. Police have not made any arrests in the case. In Spring Garden, Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News. Shari?
Yeah. Very shocking story to learn of.
As is well known, Spady, or Cheese, is the son of comedian and Philly rap legend Gilly. Cheese's death came after him and a group of friends were apparently standing on a corner when shots rang out on the 5800 block of North Masher Street near Nedrow. Around the corner, police also found a 28-year-old man shot twice in the leg and drove him to Einstein. A third victim, a 31-year-old shot in the hip, arrived at the hospital in a private car. Video from the scene shows that a group of men were having a conversation on the corner of Nedrow and Masher when they heard gunshots and started running. No arrests were ever made in this case. No one took credit for this, as obviously that would open up a huge can of worms. 2 years earlier, AJ, or Ajon Jackson, was killed coming home from work. This murder is mentioned heavily by fellow Double C members Hardy and others in their raps. In fact, Hardy has a music video with over 1 million views with lyrics heavily mocking the death of AJ and another M24 affiliate, Twin 5, or Jay, who was killed in March of 2021.
After doggy from taking shit and selling bulls, and you either get some money or you clap, just play your role. They ain't dying just for nothing. That's what happened when you troll. Murder gang, you drop a diss and get exposed. Niggas spoke on bro's name, we took his life, that's what he owed. Get up close, set the foot and hit his body, watch him fold. Dummy worked a 9 to 5, I give it to him, he was bold.
Another teenager is shot and killed on the streets of Philadelphia. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Cartalia. 16-year-old Ajon AJ Jackson was shot outside of East Oak Lane home when police say he was ambushed. He and his twin sister had just finished their shift at McDonald's.
That's crazy.
Hey, let's get this straight now.
Where is he? Where is he?
I never fuck.
Who is this?
All I have in this world is my balls and my words. I don't welcome for no.
Okay, this is the guy that was rapping before. Okay.
Don't speak on bodies in them trenches. I can rap because I did it. Got 2 shooters and 1 driver and his squatter and his tenant. That's a man down on the scene, record like 5 shots to his biscuit. We most active in the city, speak on whiny, then we spit it. I told old bro, just bring it here back, ain't no passes if he lack it. Cause we beef with master splitting niggas telling on what happened. You either get down or you lay down, cause the clap is running city. Exotic glocks and we got sticks and big ass choppers, double titties. Tapped it twice and fried his ass, he can't react cause this is switchy. All he heard was we get his back like he brick. Lost some soldiers in that war, they wish they bros come back to life. I lost my dog and brought their head back for my team to make it right. We gon' train your brothers cause they dead and you ain't dead enough. Been a year without no get back, why they acting like they did son? Bro just told me run my movie before it stop because them feds coming. Yeah, double C. Oh, he lagging, so I'ma up my click and beat the drum. He was dumb, I heard Lil 5, they caught a 9, ain't have a gun. Now he bum, and we did the dash, fuck 12 like Kendrick Nunn. He was dissing on Lil Wayne, happy birthday, he got gift wrap. I know you heard the news, we made him snooze, come get your lick back.
Y'all love y'all New Balances, boy.
You know who did that, treat that switchy on my glizzy like my bitch, so she gon' get that.
I ain't hating that shit, but y'all love them New Balances.
Out the way, but we still lamping on the spot. Where them bullets hit him, got him dancing, watch him diddy bop. Brody, he don't say too much, he just be spinning, duck your top. And we never selling ratchets, catch them bodies, then we swap. We matched the lazy with the fast food, and I just did a drill, switch out the Glock, yeah, this bitch brand new.
A 16-year-old boy, he had just finished a shift at McDonald's where he worked with his twin sister. They actually got a lift here home. It was when they got out of that car that somebody started firing at them. You can see there on.
Bro, you had to zoom in on the bag. Bro, pick the shit up off the floor. God
the
damn.
McDonald's bag.
This how niggas be making disses, bro. The news do shit like this and niggas take it as a joke and run with it, bro. Like, the news be egging this shit on low key. Like, that's wild.
Right in front of their home. Police tell us this happened
That's
before 11
wild.
p.m.
And you
on
pause it,
Harrison
like-
Drive near the Philly and
Oh my
Montgo
God.
border.
No
Family told
respect.
police the teen and his sister, they worked at McDonald's about a mile away. They finished work at 10 p.m., ordered a lift, which dropped them off right in front of their home. When they got out, police say it was 2 males who came toward them, opened fire, hitting the boy in the torso.
So this happened at 10 p.m. This is being aired at 5:32. I'm guessing a.m. because it's still dark outside. Why wasn't the shit picked up off the floor yet? I'm pretty sure evidence came through, did what they had to do, and Why wasn't shit picked up the floor yet?
The back
What are you
and
gonna
in
do,
the
eat it?
head. They fired at least 15 shots. Police say he was clearly the target. The sister was not hit. She was able to run home. They talked to other employees at that McDonald's who say that they hadn't seen any fights, no altercations, especially involving the 16-year-old. So police are continuing their
16.
investigation. They did find a weapon here on the street, a semi-automatic gun they found on the sidewalk, so they're hoping.
This brings us to the present day back and forth shootings between the Northeast sets, which continued. Chris Dowling was shot and killed last February. Fast Break members and now Bugs and LR or Lil Ryan were arrested and charged a few months later. M24 member Juan Brody was the first to alert the public of the shooting with an IG post.
Look how fast niggas screenshots shit.
Bugs and LR were also charged with the bus stop shooting that injured 8 students heading home from school in March of last year.
The sound of gunshots at a SEPTA bus stop. New surveillance video tonight of the dramatic moments that sent teenagers running for their lives when 3 masked gunmen suddenly opened fire. 8 teens were shot and wounded, 2 of them critically.
3 days earlier, the carnage and out-of-control violence continued to shock Philadelphia as 17-year-old Damon Taylor was killed. The Philadelphia high school student was gunned down after school during a shooting at the North Philadelphia bus stop that left 4 other people injured, including 2 women who were on the bus and 2 other teens. The horrific shooting took place just before 3:45 p.m. at Ogons and Godfrey Avenues, when 2 people, at least one with an automatic weapon, fired at a group of young people waiting at the bus stop. Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said. Multiple rounds were fired, Bethel said. According to the police, shooters fired more than 50 times with an automatic weapon.
Oh my God.
Damon Taylor was shot multiple times throughout his body and head, police said. The 17-year-old from the Fern Rock neighborhood died a short time later at the hospital. A girl at the scene can be heard in shock saying, "Oh my God, his face is gone."
His face is gone.
Damn.
All of these murders are mentioned because leading up to the death of Noah, him and his friends can all be heard rapping about these incidents. And after his death, Noah was linked to several homicides through street rumors. The ones that seemed to gain the most traction were Fat Dame and Cheese. Also, through unsubstantiated sources, he is linked to the death of Izzy Stanley and the 18-year-old Tin Millie, who both died in June of 2024, a week apart. Now, I'm not trying to go around putting murders on people, so please take all of this with a grain of salt. I'm delivering the info that was sent my way, and these seem to be persistent rumors.
That's crazy. Like, how do
people
streets
who would
win,
know,
man. The streets will always
like
win.
People close to him. Damon, or Fat Dame as he was called, went to Imhotep High School. The alleged retaliation shootings a few days later by Fast Break members is referenced by Noah, or Joker, here, where he says,
And Molly telling on them bodies like, damn, free Lil Ryan. We the reason why they throwing 5s and then they end up dying. They keep asking why he couldn't get up. I mean, he wasn't trying. Any nigga, we call cracking force on the guys we probably pop right out there, cut, he ain't even see it. I know that shit surprising, but alright, fuck that murder shit, come on. We can switch it.
referencing Jamal Tucker, or Molly, the first person arrested when the 8 students were shot at the bus stop, and apparently the first one to start talking and gave up his friends. Joker is heard sarcastically saying, "Free Lil Ryan."
Free Lil Ryan, we the reason why they throwing 5s and then they end up.
G12 Zai, One Brody, Lil Moot, and other M24 members are known to be cool with Blumberg through mutual friends and family members, and also because of the Zoo Gang Blumberg War. All the smaller factions under them aligned accordingly. M24 and Fast Break are kind of the same in terms of lost homies and members. They have been aligned with the Blum for years. Recently, you started to see Noah getting the backing of Pentown and Zoo Gang members. The day before he died, he dropped a song with a rapper named Drench Season, who was with Pentown and Zoo Gang. The song, which had zero attention at first, went to over 100,000 views after the news of Noah's passing. The week before Noah died, his basketball team played Imhotep, the school which Fat Dame went to. There was obvious tension about what happened, and the school didn't want an incident. Noah didn't play in the game, and Imhotep blew out
God damn, 78-29? What the hell?
Fells. No students were allowed to attend the game either.
Wow.
I got word that there was a summer league game between the two schools, and they were going to try to pack Noah out after the game, but he escaped. After Noah was killed, speculation, as always, ran wild. The long and short of it was, Noah had numerous ops due to his street activities, many of which were not included in this video, and he was killed. Real or perceived, the threat of Noah was enough for his ops to sit on his house and wait for him to leave for school with his mom and get their form of revenge.
You know, I will give my respect for them not touching the mom, because the mom probably hardworking, don't know what's going on out here. Obviously, she didn't know what's going on out here. To my knowledge, per this video, she don't know what's going on. So she's probably out here working hard, making sure he good, and he's exceeding in school, and that's all she ever wants. But she don't know what he's doing outside in the streets. So, you know, I respect him for not touching the mom, but it's sad, man. It's really sad out here. 17 and gone.
Did what Big Man couldn't do, and that's put the Joker down. Baby Joker, that's what the jokes is over now. He got flame bullets, is burning his wings. He forever gonna be in hell. I'm scared to go back to the 9 and smoking. I think I'm gonna hear him yell.
The path in life we go depends on the choices in front of us. A lot of the time, people with high intellect go on to be star performers in society. Doctors, engineers, scientists, lawyers. Some other with higher than average IQ think they can beat the system, that they are smart enough to beat the streets. Or sometimes people like Noah think they can straddle the line and be a high school top performer by day and Baby Joker, the street demon, at night. But as evidenced by this story, it never ends up the way you want it to. The streets are a lie, and Noah fell right into the trap. A brilliant future wasted for the want for revenge and twisted justice. I'ma leave it there for now. Thanks for watching American Confidential, and until next time, be safe.
Damn, man, sad to see, man. After he's speculated to kill Gilly's kid, and then he dies, like, that's crazy. But that's how the streets life is, man. The streets will always win. As you see, bro, the streets is allowed 24/7, bro. Your life could end in a second. So, man, make sure y'all take care of your family, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. Hopefully this video reach out to some of y'all who's going through it. And, man, stay out the streets. The streets life is not the way to go. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate love and support. Follow my social medias down in the comment section below. And I'll catch y'all boys in tomorrow's video.
I'm the one who really took them trips. I'm the one who really taking risks. I'm the one who really shooting daily. I'm the one who really building blicks.